Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video, if you cannot tell by the title and the thumbnail, is going to be my journey through my BBL, through my breast fat transfer, from the lipo to the body feminization, the hips, the butt, the whole deal. I did not film an intro to this video before I started actually filming the video. So this is me after. Also, this is what I'm gonna look like for the outro too, so look forward to that one. But if you guys want to follow my Instagram, it'll be right here on the screen. There is going to be two parts to this video. This one is already almost 40 minutes long. When I put the second week in, it was like going to be over an hour long, and I was like, well, people aren't even gonna watch the first 30 minutes, so I shouldn't make it one whole hour. It's just like a lot, and it's a lot of editing for me, so that'll be up within the next couple days. And I also have some try-on hauls and things like that to really show off my new body filmed as well that are going to be coming very, very soon. So look forward to that. But let's just get right into the video. I'm just going to stop jabbering. I literally look like shit, but I figured like I didn't really need to look good because the whole video I look like shit. So it's like nothing really new here. Okay, so I'm in one of the like consultation rooms right now. Just met with a nurse, waiting to meet with the doctor. Just took photos and did all of that. Definitely nervous, seeing how things are going to go. Excited, but very nervous. So we'll see how the vibe is once I meet the doctor, etc. So this is the actual building, Dr.Mendieta Plastic Surgery. This building over here is where they actually do the surgeries. Up there is a med spa, and then down here is like the waiting room and all the post-op and pre-op offices. Here, so it is surgery day, and I am a little bit nervous, but I'm super excited. Yesterday I met with the doctor and all the nurses and stuff. I'm going to Dr. Mendieta in Miami. I am excited, nervous, ready. So yeah, so it's gonna be a couple hours surgery and then I'll come back. It is 5:45 is the time that I need to be there. So it's like 4 o'clock right now. So we can leave. But I will be filming everything for the whole 7 days that I'm recovering. I will be filming the good stuff, the bad stuff, all of that. In my whole recovery process. I'm getting my boobs done. I'm getting fat transfer to my breast and a fat transfer to my butt. So literally we're gonna be working on all that, and we're gonna tighten up the stomach, do that whole deal, fill in the hip dips, lift the butt, and then make the boobs bigger. So that's what's going on today. I just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys because you know that when I got my rhinoplasty, I also spoke to you guys and talked to you and did the whole video. So I'm gonna do the whole video again for this procedure. This is my last and final procedure that I'm gonna be doing other than injections to keep up with stuff. But yeah, I'm excited, but I'm nervous because you kind of know what your body's gonna come out looking like, but you also never know. Like my nose, like I knew, but I didn't know. Yesterday was a lot more anxious than I am today. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I'm just like kind of ready to go, ready to do it. And it's going to be an intense recovery. I'm gonna be in Miami for 7 days, so that's good. And if you guys know, that's not far from Tampa, so at least I'm semi-close to home. But yeah, I definitely think I don't know, I'm excited. When I think back to me filming the intro to my nose video, I think, was I more nervous or was I less nervous? I would say almost for that, I was more nervous for some reason. But yesterday, I would say I was significantly more anxiety than I was today, for sure. But I feel a lot better. But I'm gonna go, I'll touch base with you guys. I'll just chat with you guys in the car and tell you guys when we get there and that whole deal. Okay guys, so I didn't really film much yesterday because yesterday was the day of surgery, and honestly, it was the most difficult day. I definitely think that I underestimated what was in store for this procedure, in comparison to my nose job and in comparison to that video, and my experience with that. I think because that wasn't super difficult for me, I just assumed this wouldn't be either, but this is a fucking world of difference. Some bitches out here make you think that they just go in, get it done, recover for a couple days, and that's it. Hell fucking no. This shit is hard. It hurts, it's painful, it's uncomfortable, but I just am very worn out and stressed out. But we're going back right now for my post-op appointment the next day. Got some answers to some questions, get checked up on, whatnot. And then I have to go get my massage today. So I have 3 massages. It just helps with drainage and healing and all that stuff, because my abdomen is so tight right now. It is so tight. It is so just like intense. Like my hips and my butt hurt and my boobs are sore, but like my abdomen, where they actually did the lipo and the J plasma, it literally like, it's something else. It is something fucking else. So I'm doing that today, but I'm feeling a lot better today than I did yesterday, which is good. So hopefully it's only up from here. I could stand up and kind of walk, because yesterday, if I stood up, it literally felt like I was going to pass out. Today, similar feeling, but just initially. Now that I'm like getting going and I've got kind of around a little bit, I feel a little bit better. So, yeah, there was a nurse that we have a phone number for, 24-hour nurse. So we were talking to her last night. I will say, not as informative and not as helpful as I would prefer that to be. Kind of felt a little bit slighted by that, like asking questions and not necessarily getting a very clear answer. So that is not something that I feel necessarily confident in, but we'll see how it continues to go from here. My actual body looks amazing. I'm very curious about how this aftercare is going to go, and I'm going to be telling the truth and nothing but the truth in this video, and we'll kind of go from there. Thus far, based on my interactions with the on-call nurse, haven't been all too impressed. It was nice that she would answer videos and things, or answer pictures and a couple questions, but as it got later in the night, and I had a really big concern because I couldn't stop, this is like so TMI, but whatever, I couldn't stop urinating all night, and it was like a non-stop thing, and that was not something that I had heard about with BBLs and lipo, and I was concerned, and there was kind of like a lack of information, a lack of answering when that came about and those questions were asked. So I'm really curious to see what happens in person today when I ask those same questions, because that's like very important knowledge. And I think maybe it was just because I was laying down all day. So this morning I was standing up and went to the bathroom and everything, and I felt a little bit better, and I seem to have a little bit more control over that, which is good. But we're running like 20 minutes late to the appointment, and we'll be running late to the massage too, so hopefully she can get me in. But yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit better, but just so sore. If I can film anything on the inside of the plastic surgeon, I will. I just don't want to be like fucking weird, and you guys know how I feel about filming in public, especially in situations like this. But we'll see, and kind of go from there. Okay, I will touch base with you guys soon. I'll film a little bit more today, and once we get back to the hotel, I'll kind of show you guys my body and where things are at right now. So I'm in one of the rooms right now for post-op care. Room. Feeling pretty good actually. Moving really well. Feels good to get up and move around, and everyone's being so nice and helpful and all that stuff. So it's really, really good. We'll see how it all goes. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so I didn't vlog anything last night because I'm a fucking horrible vlogger and I'm in immense pain. But I went to my massages yesterday. They felt good. Well, it felt good. I only got one. They drained a lot of my back. When I tell you that this whole process is absolutely disgusting, it is not for the faint of heart. Seriously, let me just explain this to you. I have a hole in my back, right above my butt, a hole, okay? And essentially what they do is they massage everything down and basically just get all of the fluid and the blood and all that stuff out, and it just pushes out of the hole. Vomit, right? Maybe I'll film a little bit on the inside of the massage place. I just don't want to be like that bitch, but I feel like this vlog is gonna be a little fucking shit if I don't. Also, I didn't even show you guys the room that I'm staying at or anything like that, so I'll do that today as well. But progress. So let's talk about what is going good. So I last night stretched. Crazy, right? I was stretching, which sounds like, okay, bitch, you fucking stretch your arms. No, literally, it feels like I've been hit by a truck. Literally, I've been hit by a truck, Regina George style, in fucking, Mean Girls type shit. So that has been hurting, but I've been eating more. So basically, the first day, so 2 days ago, I'm only on day 3 now. The first day, I could only eat, clear liquids. So I ate soup and stuff, and then last night, I ate some fish and rice and some quinoa, because you have to feed the fat that they basically moved, or else it's going to die off. I really need to be eating high protein and eating, they said I need to eat every 3 hours, which seems like a lot, and it's very hard to eat that much, but I'm eating little things here and there. Lots of spinach and things like that, they said, so at least I'm back onto regular food. But yeah, and then I'm going right now to get another massage. I need to reach out to the doctor because I need more pain pills. They gave me some, and I think because I'm a big old bitch, I'm apparently, according to some people, I'm an Amazonian woman. That I think that they may have just given me a standard dosage, but I need more than that, so I've been taking 2 at a time instead of just 1, because I need those 2 to really relieve the pain. But a big accomplishment, big accomplishment. First night, I was basically, this is so TMI, but I have to be honest, but I was peeing myself all night. It was very weird, very strange, very concerning, very something was going wrong. And then last night, I went pee 3 times at night, and bless my boyfriend's soul, because he's the one here taking care of me the whole time. But he helped me the first time, helped me the second time, and then I felt really bad I didn't want to wake him up a 3rd time. So I got up, went to the bathroom, and got back in bed. And I felt like that was a huge accomplishment for me to be able to do that alone. And it definitely hurt, but I did it, which was good. So there was that. I did a lot of stretching last night, which was really nice. And I think I'm sore today from the stretching, but I'm going to stretch some more today. We'll kind of go from there. massage is done, and it felt so good. It hurt actually a lot, but I booked some more to go back. She drained a lot, which was so good. And then we're gonna go to the plastic surgeon, and I'm gonna beg. I'm gonna get on my hands and knees, and I'm gonna beg for some more pain medication. So I'm back at the doctor's office just because I'm needing some more pain meds, and my drainage tube was hitting my ribs and it was hurting a lot. So we are gonna look at those, see if it needs to get removed, see what's up with that. I really don't want to get it removed, but if that's the case, it happens. And then got prescribed some more pain meds just because I'm running through them so quickly. I just think my height and my body weight is just absorbing them quite fast. So we're back at the hotel.
Going down.
Got more pain meds, which was fucking goal here. Kept my drainage in, which was really important because basically they said I could get like fibrosis and like all this crazy shit, and I could have an excess amount of fluid and stuff in there, which could lead to major health problems. So we left it in even though it was hitting my ribs, which I guess is pretty normal. So, but I haven't showed you guys the room yet, which is pretty fucked up at this point, but thought I'd give you guys a vibe, give you guys a feel. Obviously you guys will be seeing this once I'm gone from here, but I'm staying at Circle in Hollywood, which is actually pretty nice. I'm on the 10th floor. It's actually quite a nice room, and it's ADA accessible, which was the whole reason I got it, so I could shower and stuff, which I haven't done yet because I'm scared to do that, but that's here nor there. At least I have the option to do so. Let me show you guys the outside. So there's 2 chairs out here, but we took one inside so I could sit. So this is our balcony. We're on the 10th floor, and it's pretty. If you know anything about Hollywood, Florida, and Fort Lauderdale, that's the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. It's in the shape of a guitar, but we're on the other side of the circle, so we're facing the outside. You can see, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see the water all over there, Hollywood Beach and stuff. And then also kind of hard to see, but all that right there is Fort Lauderdale. And then this is the place that we're staying at. So this all right over here is all apartments, and then we're on the hotel side, and that's like the main entrance area, which actually when we got here it was valet only, which I didn't know when I booked, but has been actually a huge help because we don't have to walk through parking garages. I don't have to really overextend myself to get around. And most importantly, there's a Publix pretty much connected to the building, so I can get all my prescriptions there, food, diapers, medications, like creams, anything that I need I can get there. And it's just a short walk over there, so that's a relief. Let me show you guys kind of the bathroom and the shower. But if I was here for fun reasons, this would be the most amazing makeup mirror ever. I've been wearing these non-stop because you can unbutton and button them really easily. And then the shower's nice because it's a full walk-in thing with bars and stuff that I can hold on to. I want to show you guys kind of my body and what's going on. So I'm gonna throw a shirt on so I can kind of give you guys an idea and give you guys a look, because I haven't shown you guys anything since day 1 before I went in. So this is gonna be a little bit like TMI because I'm wearing a fucking diaper, but like, fuck all of you. This is just like the reality of it all, okay? So this is my waist now and my hips in the week. And then this is my butt. Crazy, right? I'm so bruised. So bruised. It'll go down a little bit. They said 70% of the fat will stay, so about 30% of this will go down, but my stomach is so flat. My hips look so good. I'm really obsessed. I can't obviously show you guys my boobs because that's too personal, and also I'll get demonetized, so. But those are a cup size bigger as well. You can tell they definitely look bigger if you've been watching me for a while. From like my try-on hauls and things like that, you can kind of get a feel. I'm in quite a bit of pain, but I got prescribed more of the oxys today, which was good. I did want to mention that they did last night when I spoke to the on-call nurse. She had said that they were only going to be able to prescribe me Tylenol 3 instead of more oxys. And I think the main issue with this plastic surgeon office, to be completely transparent, is that there are so many people there, so many employees, so many different moving parts, and I think sometimes there's a lack of communication. And I think that people don't necessarily know 100% what they're talking about because there's people from different areas. There's post-op, there's pre-op, there's the actual surgical team, there's the actual post-op nurses, there's the med spa people, there's the finance department, there's the actual plastic surgeon, there's like just so many different people. So I think sometimes it's hard to get the proper information at the right time, which I think is their biggest issue. It just kind of depends on what it is, but they ended up giving me more of the oxys, which I think was really, really crucial, just solely mainly because I think my body weight and my height, I think being a big old bitch, I think like my body processes them a lot faster and they don't hit me as hard as someone a lot thinner, a lot smaller, a lot daintier. And I don't think Tylenol 3, which I guess is a good codeine, I don't really know what it is, to be honest. I don't know if that would have helped as much, so I'm just glad that they helped me out with that. Got some more of that. I'm supposed to get my drainage out on Tuesday, and it's currently Saturday right now. Yeah, so hopefully my drainage kind of slows down. I couldn't go get one of my massages today because I went to the plastic surgeon instead, and I don't have one tomorrow, so I'm gonna have my boyfriend just kind of rub me down, massage me out. He can't really necessarily drain my back like they do there. I don't really want him to have to poke that hole and do that. I'm kind of scared that something might go wrong. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get some food. Maybe I'll let you guys know what I eat later. I'm supposed to be eating every 3 hours. So there's just a lot that goes into this procedure, and for some reason I just didn't think that it was gonna be as intense as it is. Also, this is also TMI, but I haven't gone to the bathroom in like 4 days, 5 days, I think, which is not good. So I've been taking medication for that. It's an overall exhausting experience. It's not for the faint of heart, and you truly, I watched a video of another girl, I'll link her down below, which I have my own opinions on that video, and I think some of the things and the way that they were handled in her video with the plastic surgeon office and the way that things were handled through her, I think were handled that way solely because they knew that she was filming every single area of it. Nobody at the plastic surgeon office, none of the nurses, the doctor, nobody knows that I'm filming any content based on this, and they don't know that his name is going to be linked to this video at all whatsoever. So I think maybe the experience that I'm having is a little bit different than the one that she had. Not saying that my experience is bad, I'm just saying that it's definitely different than what I viewed from her. But I think it's important to put a full, honest, truth video of my full experience, my perception, and my opinions out there. And that's really what it comes down to. At no point do I feel like I'm getting horrible service or anything of that sort. I just think that it's definitely a little bit different and there could be some stronger communication. And I think that they could be on their game just a little bit more, just a little. I think that they overschedule and I think that they overbook a little bit. But today when I went, it was nice, it was slow. There was only me and one other person there in the whole building, which was so nice because I've gone there and there was so many people there and it's overwhelming and there's girls everywhere and there's people that just got surgery and there's pre-op people and there's post-op people and it's just a lot. And it's just a lot. So today was really good. They helped me out a lot today. They explained a lot to me today and whatnot. So I just kind of wanted to touch base because I really haven't been filming all too much with you guys. Mainly just because I am physically fucking exhausted, mentally exhausted. And it feels like it's at the point where like I'll never get better is almost how it feels right now. I went through that same emotional distress with my nose job. Like on day 3, I remember I was filming and I remember looking in the mirror and I was just crying and crying because I was so ugly. I was in, it wasn't even that I necessarily was in pain, but I just looked so fucked up that I was like, oh my God, was it even worth it? Like I know that this is worth it and I know everything's gonna be good. But I am scared to get my drainage taken out. I am scared to, go back to Tampa. And it just feels like it's to the point where like I'm never gonna get better. I do have to go back to work in something like 9 days, which doesn't seem like a lot of time at all. Not a lot of time at all. So I'm very concerned about that. I'm thinking once my drainage gets taken out and stuff, it'll be good. I need to look at more lymphatic massage places in Tampa and book some places there for the second week that I'm healing, because once I leave here, I still need to get those done, which I, for some reason, didn't know that I needed to do, but now I do, so that's fucking mint. I'm just exhausted. I look like shit. I feel like shit. My ass is as hard as a rock. My tits are as hard as a rock. My stomach fucking hurts. And that's it. So for all of these bitches that get this done and it's like, oh, they just do it and it's like whatever, you are fucking sorely mistaken. You are fucking sorely mistaken. I know that BBLs are getting more and more normalized, which is great, but it is fucking excruciating, okay? It literally feels like you've been hit by a bus type shit, okay? So that's it for now. I just stood here and talked for 11 minutes because I'm nervous to lay down because it's gonna fucking hurt to lay down. And then I have to get up and fucking go down to Publix and I gotta fucking go do this and I gotta go get fucking food because I gotta fucking eat every 3 hours. And my eyes literally look like they're about to fall off my head. I literally look like I haven't slept in 6 days. Today, I feel like shit. And that's the update on that one. I feel so bad. My back last night hurt so bad. It hurts so bad this morning. It is so tight that I'm gonna stretch it out. I almost, like last night, I felt like my back was just like a bag of Gushers and this shit was just like popping. Worn down and tired. And I think that those lymphatic massages are so important, and I think that there's so much fluid in my back right now that I can't get out, that I don't know what to do. And I'm gonna do some stretches right now. Stretch out my arms. It's hard to do back massages because there's not much I can do for it. It hurts so fucking bad. And this is just such a different experience than anything I thought it was going to be. Do I regret it? No. Do I wish I was more prepared? Yes. Do I wish I knew more about it going into it? Yes. Today, the massage place is closed on Sundays. You can pay extra money to go on Sundays. I absolutely 110% should have paid that extra money to go today. And it's too late at this point. I have a real sense of like helplessness right now. It just feels like I'm never gonna get better. And I wanna do a lymphatic massage here, but there's nothing really that I can do or my boyfriend can do about it. We're gonna try and see what alternatives there are. But there isn't much that we can do, and there's just so much fluid and so much tightness in my back. It makes it physically difficult to move and get around. It's physically exhausting, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna eat some breakfast. Maybe get a rub down from him or something. My butt is hard, my thighs are hard, and my breasts are, everything is just hard. So I'll just check in with you guys later. On our way to my massage place. It's Monday right now. I didn't get a massage Saturday or Sunday, so my back literally feels like a giant gusher that's just waiting to fucking pop. I'm so excited for them to drain it. It's really, my back is the only thing that is holding me back at this point. I feel like everything else is healing so well. Like, yes, my ass is sore. Yes, my stomach is sore. Yes, all of these things. But I feel like my back is the main source of pain and uncomfortability that I have. It's fucking raining right now, and I feel like he is driving in a game of like Mario Kart or something. We are going 1,000,000 miles an hour because he doesn't want to be late. But I'm so excited to get my back drained. Get that done. It's Monday, so my surgery was almost a week ago, which is insane. I'm supposed to get my drainage tubes taken out tomorrow, which is kind of scary. I'm scared to like lose that crutch. I'm excited though. So we're gonna empty them this morning after my massage, and then we are going to let them fill up and see if we can get them taken out. If we can't get them taken out, then I have to wear them back to Tampa, wait, and then get them taken out in Tampa, which I really, really, really don't want to do. I really do not want to do that. I'm really scared for how much it's going to hurt to get them taken out. They are long. They are long, long, long. They go all the way from like your pubic area all the way up to your ribs. So they're like inches long. So I'm going to definitely I'm going to have to take a couple pain pills for that one, because there's no way I can get through that. Other than that though, my butt looking phenomenal. Stomach, she's looking good. Belly button, she's still sad. I know he said he was going to make my belly button look happy. Well, he didn't. So that bitch is still sad, but at least she's sad on a flat tummy and not sad on a fat tummy. When they say, like I've said before, you need someone you feel extremely comfortable with. You have to be able to pee in front of this person has to change your bloody tubes, this person has to massage you, this person has to physically lift you. They have to be strong too, because if Evie came down to help me, she would physically not be able to help me in ways that I need, especially from me being a big ol' Amazonian and her being a little like Oompa Loompa. So recommendation for anyone in the future, don't get your boobs and your ass done at the same time. Like, I did it. Oh, I'm glad that I did it. But like, if I would have known all the inconvenience and all the difficulty it would have led to, would I still have done it? I don't know. I probably would have thought twice about it. So there's just that. My butt is starting to shrink, which is sad. Definitely sad about that. My hips are staying pretty much the same though, which is good because I do not want my hips to shrink at all. So I'm trying to feed those motherfuckers. And I have noticed my breasts have softened up a lot. They're a little bit more mobile, a little bit more jumpy aroundy, which is good. My ass is still pretty much rock hard, but bruising is getting better. So I just got my stitches out. I look like a little shit. I'm at the doctor's office right now. I just got my stitches out. I was supposed to get my drainage out today. But I'm not because I'm draining too much. I need compression. I've been wearing my garment the whole time because of my bruising, so they told me to wear it today. They gave me a triangle for my back to help with that. I think that's really gonna help speed up my recovery because I feel like little shit, and I think that is why. So we're gonna go from there. This mask is way too tiny for my face. I look stupid, but whatever. But I'm gonna go because I feel exhausted and I feel faint, so bye. So we are getting ready to leave. We just packed up the room and are getting ready to head out. I am so excited to go back home, and honestly, there are just so much stuff I want to talk about involving this surgery, involving this procedure, involving like this whole experience and everything that I've gone through, comparison to what my nose job was to this, just so many different comparisons, and go through all that. I know this video has been a long one and I know it's kind of annoying, but truly, please watch through all of it. I still have a whole nother week of recovery. I might split this up into 2 parts, but this might be the end of part 1. So much stuff that isn't talked about. It's so windy, you probably can't hear me, so I'm gonna go inside, but let's say one last goodbye for this view. Oh, the big pile of dirt, yay! The only good part of the view is all of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you, especially if you watch all the way through. Like, I'm literally shook. That video was like so long and just so intense and kind of boring, but also kind of interesting. I'm gonna be making a part 2 to this video, and also I'm gonna make a 3rd video that is a compare and contrast between my experience in Miami versus my experience in New York and kind of what I feel about that, step by step through beginning to end of like deciding who I wanted to be my plastic surgeon, talking to them, appointments, and then getting it on surgery day. I think that's gonna be really interesting, so I look forward to that as well. Okay guys, I'm gonna go. I'm exhausted. I just want to put this video up. I haven't posted in literally 20 days, so thank you guys so much for sticking around. I will be back and better than ever, and I will be posting a lot more frequently, so just hold me to it, honestly, and we will become more active on Instagram and all that stuff. But I love you guys so much. Bye guys.